Tomorrow we're embarking on a 20-hour plus road trip to Vancouver Island with my family. 2 kids included, ages 2 and 4. So I'm going to tell you what we're planning on doing to survive such a long road trip. One of the first things I like to do before starting a long road trip is making sure that the car is clean and tidy. I know over the course of the trip it's going to get destroyed anyways, with muddy shoes, broken seashells, broken crayons, shriveled up french fries, you name it, the kids are going to drag it into the car. But to start the trip, I just like to have my car nice and clean so it feels like a fresh start to our vacation. Obviously, I didn't do the best job of cleaning the car because I know it's going to get destroyed over the course of the next 10 days, but I got it so that it's livable, it's clean, and it smells fresh, and that's what counts. We have a very long drive and the kids need to be entertained pretty much the whole time. So one of my strategies is that I packed a large tote bag filled with toys. I tried to assume they'd need something new to occupy them every 5 minutes, so my bag is bursting full of toys and books and coloring and basically anything that I could think of that was portable and the kids could do inside the car. So here's the tote bag. We have Parker's Buzz that he loves. Avi has some Barbies tucked away down here, the large Barbies, and she has these little tiny dolls that she loves to play with. Parker has his version of a leap pad so he can learn his letters. Avi has her actual leapfrog so she can play some games. They really like this Tetris Bop It, and they really like this water game. So hopefully those keep them occupied. They have search and find books. They also have these books that come with a little automatic reader. I can dig it out here. So each page correlates to a button. So the book actually reads to them. They have these coloring books where you use the magic marker and it only colors on this type of paper. So if they drop it or they decide to color on the seat, it's not going to ruin my car. I think we are well set for the 20+ hours of driving that we have ahead of us. 2 days of driving through Alberta and BC is going to be a big stretch for the kids. So we've decided to pack a lot of snacks to try and keep them happy. In this bag I've got like chips, popcorn, cookies, some goldfish, all those, unhealthy but bribe kind of treats that I can use to help keep the kids settled. In the cooler, we've got the healthier stuff. We've got our cheese strings and some turkey bites, and we've got cucumbers and apples and oranges and grapes and all sorts of healthy stuff that needs to be kept cold but won't necessarily spoil if all the ice in the cooler melts. So hopefully those snacks keep us occupied and entertained all the way to Vancouver Island, and maybe even a little bit beyond if we can stretch them out. My kids are pretty notorious at getting car sick when we go on road trips. They don't actually get like motion sickness, but if they get too hot or if they're too tired, they'll just throw up all over themselves and all over the car seat. So this is not my first rodeo. I am ready for anything. So I have a full bottle of Lysol wipes, a full roll of paper towels. I have some actual towels so that I can mop up any messes, or if they get their car seats really saturated, they can just kind of sit on these. Baby wipes, not only good for wiping bums, but also for cleaning up vomit and whatever else might happen during the course of our road trip. And I have tons of plastic bags. There's about 12 plastic bags in here. I actually have an extra air freshener in the glove compartment in case the car seats do start to stink should something happen. My daughter is 100% potty trained, but during an 8-hour road trip, I'm not really sure how that will go, especially if she falls asleep, because she's a deep sleeper. So when we go on road trips, I actually encourage her to wear a pull-up rather than her underwear, so that if she does fall asleep and accidentally wet herself, it's not going to be a huge disaster drama when she wakes up and we'll have to find a laundromat to clean her car seat. This thing will save the day. Crucial to our trip success is how many times we stop to take a break. I have breaks scheduled into our road trip itinerary every 1 or 2 hours. There are several roadside attractions between our hometown and Vancouver Island that we can go check out. And of course, there's always the impromptu roadside stops like rest areas and playgrounds where we can get out and stretch our legs and the kids can have a little space to breathe. And of course, my kids are nappers in the car. They don't nap at home. They haven't napped at home in months. But when we go for a drive, they'll be sitting in that car seat, dozing, snoring, and that's how I'm hoping we'll spend the majority of our 20-plus hour road trip. With the kids sleeping softly. I know that probably won't happen, but one can always dream. For more ideas on how to entertain toddlers during an extended road trip, please visit my blog where I have written an entire article about this. There is a link in the description box below. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any of your own ideas on how to entertain toddlers during a road trip, leave your comments below. And please remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit that red button, everyone.